We're using AI Coach to personalize the content, serve it to you exactly at the right time, encourage you to go work out, and help you form good habits.
Hello, I'm John Jannarone, Editor-in-Chief of Exec Edge. Thrilled to be back here in Orlando at the 2025 ICR Conference. Also thrilled to have back with us Kevin Duffy, who is the CEO of iFIT. Kevin, thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So last year, Kevin, we talked about all kinds of stuff, but for those who are new to the business, can you just give an overview of what iFIT's all about?
Yeah, iFIT is a leader in personalized interactive fitness training programs. We've got a big content platform called iFIT. It's got 10,000 workouts on it across pretty much every kind of workout you'd want. We also own 3 hardware brands: NordicTrack, which you've probably heard of course, Free Motion, which we sell to gyms, and ProForm, which is a more accessibly priced product.
Great. Now, just now in the green room, you indulged me because I was asking about the old days, the days when NordicTrack was launched, then maybe some of the VHS tapes. Tell us a bit about what you're doing to celebrate the 50th anniversary of NordicTrack, and just tell me a bit about the evolution you've seen in this industry over the last, half century.
Yeah, I mean, I think NordicTrack has a pretty unique perspective because it has been around for nearly 5 decades. And I think the fitness industry's gone through a number of changes over that period. You know, pre-COVID, I'm going to break it into 3 parts. Pre-COVID, of course, industry was growing at, call it 10% a year steadily, a lot of innovation. Similar in that there was great content, but to your point, it wasn't distributed digitally.
Yeah.
COVID, of course, augmented the industry. Everybody benefited at a very, very large pace. And then the aftermath of COVID was difficult for pretty much everybody in fitness. I think today, we're in a wonderful spot. I mean, the 2024 is kind of worked through all those issues, meaning the inventory issues are gone. People have their P&Ls lined up a lot better. We saw growth in the back half of the year, which is wonderful. And to your point, digitization of all this content has made it so easy to consume basically any kind of workout you want to use at any time.
Great. And another thing I was asking about a moment ago is, tell me about how you view the equipment itself versus the digital product. Now, just again, talking about the old days, it's much easier to deliver this stuff digitally now than it was when you had to go buy or order from an 800 number of VHS tape, right? So, but both sides have grown and both are equally important and both need to be done very well, right?
Yeah, to your point, I mean, your experience is really based on both the hardware and the content working seamlessly. So both matter. And the way we think about it, at least, is that the hardware should be amazing. It should perform wonderfully. It should be profitable. We want to make sure we make money on the hardware, and you do that by making a great piece of equipment that consumers demand. And then the content and the streaming service also needs to be perfect and work really well and seamlessly with the hardware and be profitable on its own too. So I think both are important, and the consumer expects them to work really well together also.
You're just making me think of something, if you don't mind me going off script. So during COVID, everyone was stuck at home in their houses and apartments. They were on bikes, other machines, and there was so much excitement about people just loving these machines and wanting to keep using them. But people, in many cases, wanting to get back outside, get back to the gym. How did iFIT respond to that? Because there was certainly a bit of a shift back towards, being around other people.
Yeah, I think people's workout routines have changed. I know mine has. But pre-COVID, I was pretty much always in the gym. COVID, I was always at home. Post-COVID, I do both now. It's very fluid, and I'm sure you are the same. You just sort of expect your biometrics and everything to follow you around wherever you go.
Yeah.
We call it hybrid fitness. I think it's fantastic. I mean, our experience is the more someone works out, the more they stay an iFIT subscriber, regardless of where they work out, which is great for humanity. Basically, it just means we need to encourage people to be healthy and continue to work out. Hopefully, they're using our platform in gym or out of gym. But if they're working out, they're going to stay with us.
That's interesting. What about any generational differences? So what are the Gen Zs and Gen Alphas like? Are they more focused on one versus the other if you compare them to us, like millennials and Gen Xers?
Yeah, I mean, Alphas in general are more in the gym. That's definitely, and because they're seeking community in the gym. Okay. At the same time, they're usually not yet homeowners.
Right.
They're usually not have the space
to build
they might be in an apartment or whatever it might be. So they're more often going to the gym, and then you get into millennials. Millennials definitely have homes, and Gen Xers have homes. So they're more often buying the equipment for their house. So, an alpha may be using an app-only type of product versus millennials, Gen Xers got the space, so now they're buying equipment too.
Gotcha. Now, I remember almost exactly a year ago to the day, we were right here, you're talking to my colleague Jarrett about AI Coach, which was brand new. Can you give us an update on how that's going?
Yeah, we launched it, I think, January 17th a year ago. It's amazing how fast it's already gone by. And I could say more so than ever, it's the most important thing that we've done for the future of the company. Personalization is this term that's always used for fitness, and it kind of sounds like mom and apple pie. But it's not. It's because all of us are on this very unique journey, right? I mean, you might be wanting to run 10K, maybe run a marathon, which I don't want to, but a lot of people want to. Just get more fit, lift your grandchildren, whatever it might be. They're very different goals.
Yeah.
And the world is trying to get in your way of your goal.
Right.
I was joking with someone the other day, you might wake up and you can't find your shoes, or your boss calls you, or my mother-in-law's currently living with me right now, so she cooks chorizo egg tacos. They smell really good. I'd rather do that than go work out.
Yeah.
So at iFIT, we're using AI Coach to personalize the content, serve it to you exactly at the right time, encourage you to go work out, and help you form good habits. So that's what it's for. AI is obviously trendy, but the focus of it is personalization in a way that's one-to-one to help you achieve your goals.
Makes a lot of sense. So it's almost like if I had a personal trainer, but it's more than that, right? I feel like it's more than having a personal trainer who would give me advice. I think that, there's only so much that person can do.
Yeah, no, it is. We use personal trainers, of course, in all of our content, and they bring a whole nother angle to the thing that people love.
Yeah.
But AI Coach can remember exactly everything, right? So it can help you continue wherever you left off. If you miss a workout, it reminds you, right?
Yeah.
In the way that you like to be reminded. I like to be reminded very clearly, Kevin, you said you were going to work out, you didn't. Can I help you reschedule that?
Yeah.
Other people might not like that. They want a little more encouraging voice. So it can have that encouraging voice. So it can get really specific down to the individual level.
Now, let's shift back to equipment for a moment. The new Ultra One treadmill. Tell us what that's all about.
Yeah, when I joined a couple years ago, I wasn't from this industry. I was from the home theater industry.
Yeah.
And so I had always thought about things in your home need to be beautiful, like furniture.
Yeah.
And gym equipment, for the most part, wasn't. It was very function oriented. Amazing, but function oriented, which got it relegated off into a third bedroom or to the garage even sometimes, right? Because it didn't look like a piece of furniture. Hard to make a great piece of equipment, hard to make a beautiful fitness product. It's a tough endeavor to make them together.
Yeah.
That's what we aim to do. We went out and engineered and designed a beautiful product that you would be proud to showcase.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about that.
Tell us about your international prospects in the year ahead.
Yeah. Roughly, call it 80% of our business today is in North America.
Okay.
My prior business, 45% was in North America. There's some fundamental reasons why that differs here. It's not because of the market. The market outside of the US is material and growing. One of the main reasons was our content was in English. Right? That makes it tough to sell a subscription in a non-English speaking country. This is another story of AI, by the way. The advent of AI made the ability to translate those workouts into something that is supernatural very quickly. So we were able to translate into 8 languages now.
Wow.
And now we can offer our products and our subscription across the globe. We just opened up actually an office in Shanghai 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Okay.
And so it's a big opportunity for us to expand.
Great. Well, there's a lot of brand new stuff cooking already, but if you can, tell me what you're most excited about. What's next?
That's a good question. I sort of said it, but I'm most excited about Ultra One.
Yeah.
I just think that it's a game changer, and I sort of unleash the engineers on this.
Yeah.
Every product we make is usually there's a cost target, right? You've got to hit this cost target so we can hit a retail price that consumers will pay. This product, we unleash the engineers. We said, just go invent. We need to invent new technology. Those technologies eventually will cascade, throughout the entire product line and reach all kinds of accessible price points. But we haven't released all the information about that product and what it will do, but I'm really, really excited about that.
All right, great. Good stuff. Well, always great to have you on the program here, Kevin. A pleasure again. This has been Kevin Duffy, who's the CEO of iFIT. I'm John Jannarone, Editor-in-Chief of Exec Edge, signing off here from Orlando, Florida.